Okay, I don't know if I because my live stream interrupted. Yeah, you don't have no idea how hard it is for me to get technology. It just amazes me. And I'm supposed to be the tech. And every time that I try to do something technical, like technology, it backfires on me. It's so fun things I should be able to get done within like sometimes it way more time than it needs to take just because technology just wouldn't work. So we in the studio, you know what I'm saying? We if you can hear my we got uh my engineer in the background, he doing a video, editing a video. So getting shit together. We're gonna call this video is dope, y'all. I'm gonna say why is oh damn easy for females to move on. And then we're gonna do a question mark, and then we're gonna do this public. One of these days, I'm gonna have a whole staff of people who get this stuff together, and we're gonna be making so much money. Like everybody gonna be eating what that movie say? Everybody gonna be eating B. what is up with you and these? Is that? I don't know. But in the studio, and we got a very interesting topic to talk about tonight, and we're gonna get into that. If you are watching, we are on two different platforms. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. So got big things going on in the studio. Let me see. Take a look. Make sure you got some volume. Like technology, it backfires on me. Oh, that sounds good. That's why I love coming on anymore. I probably because that sounded loud, but I love coming on. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I like hearing my voice. I think, but let me take this do rag off. I'm gonna be professional, all the way around, and that's how we're gonna keep it moving. What we're gonna be talking about today is everybody. Yo, fellas, this question has been asked so many times. I know, and like when you break up somebody, one of the first things you be sitting around thinking, is she thinking about me? Is she reminiscing? And I know this to be true because even like Brian McKnight did a song, "Do You Ever Cross My Mind Anytime?" You remember that song? Do you ever cross my mind anytime? So it's a big thing to think if your female ever if she like is you know what I'm saying? You always think about if your female is thinking about you. But I'm here to tell y'all that she don't. A 10. And I'm not trying to be like mean or nothing like that, but she don't. If she do, it's not in a way that she would think like, oh, she thinking about me like she want to get back. She may see okay if he's safe, because I don't want nothing bad to happen to him, right? That's different than what you would think is, yeah, she want to get back with me. That may not always be the case. You feel what I'm saying? She get to a point where like a female's fed up. When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do. Like she happy that you not around. Straight up initiates. If she's the one that initiates the breakup, 9 times out of 10, you getting back with her. It's gonna be because now that you begged her to come back, or you kind of grabbed for her to come back. Now you might be looked at to her at a lower level. You know what I'm saying? Like at first you were looked at as the. Now you kind of look like, oh, okay, you kind of. That's with anything, crawl back to the situation. Now it's like, okay, now I'm as like the dominant person. So those are things you got to think about. And we have podcasts about that. Like, I have another one. Like, women, they like to make simps. That's in their nature. They like for someone to be You feel what I'm saying? Or to feel a need them, and that's where females operate at their best. That's why you have females that are good moms. Now, before I say that, I'm not talking about anybody as being a mom, but I'm just saying females like to, that's why they, like you said, they good moms. They love people feeling like, okay, I need them for this. I need, you know what I'm saying? And there's a sense of maybe like a control in that, when it comes to like a boyfriend type thing. Like, now I know he needs me the most money. That's the issue sometimes. I think guys feel intimidated a lot of times when a female makes more than he does. So he understands at some tip that she gonna pull that hard. It might not be every day, but at some point in time, she gonna pull that card and be, oh, I'm the one, really making the money. That's why guys, I think, sometimes are intimidated by that. But it is what it is. We got a topic, and I'm gonna read some things from this. If y'all think that I'm full of shit, let me know too, because I might not be right all the time. I mean, a good portion of time, I think. But I mean, if there's a female on here who don't feel like I'm moving in the right direction or whatever, I'm just totally way off. I'm just totally way off too. All right, and then I can adjust it and changes or whatever. Not, but So goes out for men. Never fight a fellow man because of a woman. Don't do that. You can't live a life fighting men to keep a woman. You can only keep a woman that wants to be kept. And that's deep, because I'm going to tell you why. Because like I said, when a woman's fed up, what that kind of means, for first of all, women, they feelings and emotions. So once they fall out of love with you and give to somebody else, then you're no longer, that you no longer have those feelings. She's giving them to somebody else. For a guy, he can give 5 females or the same amount of love. That's not the same with a female who wants to be in a relationship. She can only love one person. That's the difference. So when she decides to move on, you don't have there's not a whole lot of love that she has for you. And I'm saying, like, really, 9% of the time. So there's always exceptions, but you can't live a life fighting men to keep a woman. You can only keep a woman kept. If she don't want to be there no more, you have to do what you got to do to move on. I know it can be hard. I can try to convince her or violence or any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, because leave, she gonna leave, and her heart is no longer gonna be in it. You can't bring her heart back into it. Those are facts. Street woman to the streets. I don't know if I agree with that, because they've heard the saying, like, you can't make a whole house. What's that saying? Housewife. You can't make the whole house. Hey, y'all, some of these those be the best housewives. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a you that's not true. You can't, because now she want to be to a point where she like, yeah, I went down. This man gonna be, she gonna do X. Nah, some of these moms and these kids, they were some of the biggest back in the days, but they settled down. That's okay. Don't believe everything y'all say, y'all. Y'all can't believe that way. Marry that hoe. Straight up. So a woman from the streets, but you can never remove the streets out of her. Now that I agree with, because the saying is, you can take somebody from the country, but you can't take the country out of them. Like somebody from Mississippi can move down here and be country as fuck. And got no connection to, you know what I'm saying? They just be country. So you can't take that out of them. They gonna have that permanently built in them. So that same way with if she from the streets, but that don't mean that she can be sleeping around with everybody. That just mean like if you marry Sexy Red, then she's still gonna be popping her ass with her girl. She's still going out. She's still gonna be dressing like that's something you got to be like, okay, yeah, that's what she was. So that's what I'm marrying. Can't expect her to put on, nah. Anyway, so she can't remove from the street. She has a street mindset. She will play you to her grave. Learn to be wise. Yeah, I did, and that's something. That's one thing. That's one biggest thing too. And I had to learn that the hard way. A female, some females out here will play you until you actually you like be like, girl, bitch, bye, hooking up with you because they won't never end the relationship. They won't never end being with you. They know they got benefits in being. Like I've just heard a female today say, "Man, I mean, I wish I did have a boyfriend because basically so I can get what I want. I can get whatever I want." That's the reason for her having a boyfriend is to have like to get whatever like they want. Like I can't see myself doing that at all. Like I'd rather be because I know myself, and I've had females tell me like, "I know why you single," because like I'm not finna. Nah, I tried that before. I'm not finna do that. It used to be a time where I like every time I how much it was, I would call a female and be like, "Let's do something. Let's go out. Let's do something." You know what I'm saying? Like I would want to give, even if it was like I wouldn't give them all of it, even if it was just of what I got. I would want to go do. Let's go get some ice cream or you know what I'm saying? Anything. I gotta stop doing that. Like, nah, if I get money, it's mine. And stop trying to people out and treat people, bro. Like I'm the type of person like I like to go out and eat with like a pretty female and have a conversation. I don't mean we always have down every bitch, and you know what I'm saying. But me being a single guy, sometimes just being, I want to go out and chill and laugh with her. And for that moment in time, we hanging out, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Then she go do her thing, not go do it, or she come back to my crib or whatever. Sometimes it do happen like that. I'm not going on that date just for that. I'm going on a date for the experience of going on a date, right? But nowadays, fast forward for 2025, because 2024 I was really dating. That's why I said that. But a date will cost you $80. So if I'm going out on these escapades because I want company, I want to chill. I'm going out, I'm paying close to $80 to $100. So if I go on 3 dates a week, that's $300. And some of these girls, hey, cool, you do it like that, whatever, you do what you do. But some of the point where it's like I'm just going out for the food. And that's not fair to me. Like, no, you go out of mine, like, yeah, this might be, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I'm gonna get this dude a chance. That's what I'm going on. But some of these girls be going out like, I ain't there before I'm going. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's the fact she ain't never been before. And that's how I'm telling y'all, that's how a lot of females get to eat what they ain't never ate before. It's just for the mere fact of, you know what I'm saying? I'm t- I took hood females to restaurants. I swear in Peoria. And they be like, wow. Like I ain't never been here before. And I was like when I was coming, I knew when she said that, I knew I was fucking. Just the mere fact of her going to the restaurant, be like, wow. I'm like, oh yeah. So what I'm saying, I'm not just speaking. I'm saying like, y'all, come on, stop. Um, oh, this is a good one. Stop privatizing public property. I understand what that meant. Stop private public property. Stop making it private. The street woman belongs to the public. Y'all, that right there. I'm telling you, I'm trying to make her, yo. If you know that you would stress out less trying to make her yours because she gonna go do what she gonna do. I got free. I ain't finna tell the whole game, but like, why would I try to get into like a relationship? That don't make no sense. But at the same time, I ain't trying to rule nobody else's world either. You can't do this, you can't do that. You do what the fuck you want to do. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't invade my privacy. When we get linked up, then we cool. But after that, do what you do, because at the same time, you can't question me what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm not finna be until I get to a point where I want to be with you. Because it's like old girl said on Facebook yesterday, and I ain't gonna bust out her name, but she popped on Facebook. She was just gave females date them all until one. What they say? How they say if a man steps up, date them all until one take you serious. Or think of what they say. They say until he steps up or something. She said, I don't know how they say it. Oh, apply pressure. That's their code word. Get at them now. Apply pressure, because you know they got that song pressure. See, females like that. Like, y'all, listen. I told y'all guys, females travel in packs. With them, it really strengthened numbers. Female artists put out these pressure, and she just kept saying in the song pressure. You heard that song, and she just kept singing pressure. In the back of my mind, I'm like, she teaching these girls, she teaching these females. Da 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 da. And she was like, and he apply pressure and let him apply pressure. This thing. Females been like, yeah, whoever applied pressure. It's like the same thing with Megan. See, Red, they are teaching these females by the millions. The shit that they saying, these females are listening to this, and I love the club one time, and I was like, and I'm not gonna say who the day was, but the music girls on here was talking, and it was like Megan or whatever on, and the music stopped, and you could hear the ate my ass. So, so these yeah, it's like they teach it. Even if we sit there in our car and listen to it, it's gonna go over our head. Then what they talk, what was that one song? I can't think of what it was. Oh, she said, I want. Glorilla said, like a moose knuckle. And to guys, we think, oh, she's talking about her pussy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a brand called Moose Knuckle. And see, the girls will figure that shit out quicker than us, huh? She's talking about, she said, her pussy. Yeah, her Moose Knuckle, but it's a brand called Moose Knuckle. That's what she was talking about, her purse. But see, we would never know that. That's what Megan meant when she said, or Glorilla meant when she said Moose Knuckle. She's talking about a brand of purse. Like they communicating with women. They're not even doing it in silence. They like doing it in front of everybody who picking up on it, and they learning from this shit. I mean, if you don't believe me, go back to where, okay, you say my generation, like females wasn't really worried about dudes paying bills and shit like that. Like when I was coming up, they were like, oh, I'll pay my cell phone bill. It wasn't until Beyonce and Destiny Child came out that song, Bills, Bills, Bills. The female like, huh? And that's kind of where that shit started. They was like, yeah, can you pay this? Can you pay that? Pay this, pay this. Now they want you to pay half. Or no, they want you to pay everything. It went from half to everything. These females nowadays want you to pay just and they keep their check. That's what there. I mean, I better come in, y'all washing my feet when I stuff in the bathwater ready. Let's trade some shit. For real. I had it was like I was taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? She's like she didn't have to work. Make sure she had weed, make sure she had liquor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good in the beginning. But you give it about 2-3 years. You get it about 2-3 years, and you still gonna be paying, and she gonna be like, "Oh no, you can do your own shit." What happened to our? Because once they get comfortable, they forget about all that other shit unless they a good ass woman. But anybody, if you tell me I ain't got to do shit, I ain't got to pay shit, man, I'm gonna get comfortable. Anybody would. So, all right, so let's finish this up, and then we're gonna get out here. I think I'm too much about a bunch of shit. But when you choose a wife wisely. When you choose to marry somebody, don't fall for women's deceitful nature. Avoid character development from women. Don't go for looks. First, learn the game. That's a lot into that. I don't have time to really go through all of it, but I'll just pick some stuff out of there. You definitely want to choose a wife wisely. Don't fall for women's deceitful nature. Women are very deceitful. Women can be who you want them to be until they don't need to put on the front anymore. And guys can too, but women, I'm telling y'all, women can. They are very good at what they do. Character development from women. Don't go for looks. Don't go for looks. I mean, good or bad. I think I was really want to. I got to a point. I just want somebody who I know is good. I really don't care about looks. I want to be trying to win her over. Dudes are hollering at her, so I'm just gonna give me a girl. Like really, people ain't really gonna try to holler at. They're gonna be, and she end up cheating on me. So go for what you like. Don't just not go for the pretty. If you want the prettiest girl, go for the prettiest girl. Just make sure that she for you. Because some of these pretty girls be like, I don't want nobody else but the dude I'm with. I just seen some badass females with dude. You be like, what? And the only thing he did differently was approach her and through his game. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And being confident, like I'm not gonna trip because dudes are looking at you. That's big to a pretty female. This dude, every dude I with, he's upset, he's jealous. So I feel like what I'm gonna do, I'm pretty myself. So if you feel like you with her and you like, nah, shit, dude looking, you know, shoot, that's my woman. And you might have a better okay, anyway, so we are down to the last I did not know I had a weakness. All I ever wanted to do was be your superhero. Protected you. I had only to realize that the one person I was saving was the same one who had me in the heart. You changed, and suddenly my cape was worthless. But even heroes learn sometimes is the one we love the most. So take that how y'all will, and that's how we're gonna end it. My name is Lonnie, out of here. Yeah, I gotta check it. He doing real bills. He coming with some real major powerful